beautiful spring day in Porto Alegre, Brazil. We are very happy. Fernando, can you hear? Do you get a signal? Coffee, there's a new friend here, Coffee. We are very happy that you're here. Yes, and Yanis, good night. Thank you for your question. I'm very happy that you read the book. Good question. I'll answer this question in writing. And Fernando, would you like to, did you read the question of Yanis? Would you like to answer it? If you hear us, that would be really great. Meanwhile, while Felipe is on his way, I hope that he will enter his house soon and he could log into the session and sing for us a little song. Today is Monday, it's afternoon here, almost 17 hours. In 2 days, in 48 hours from now, it's going to be Wednesday, let's say afternoon, almost evening, and all over the world people will celebrate, people with Hebrew tradition, I believe, will celebrate Rosh Hashanah and the birth of a new moon. Because what is Rosh Hashanah? It's basically another moon or another month is being born, and the birth, yes, of every month always starts with darkness, because there is no sense of seeing the moon when the evening comes, not even a stretch or a scratch of the moon. It's completely darkness. It's also to tell us that everything new that comes is under completely concealment. So in 48 hours or so, we're going to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. There is an atmosphere of something is approaching, or we are approaching, or something is approaching. And it is quite remarkable, because only last night, a minute after 9 at night, yes, 9:15, there was, how do you say, siren, because there was missile attack. And suddenly, there was, like today, an autumn day, and we could travel by bus to the bay, and there was a sense of air and the season, yes. And for a moment, there was not a fog of a war. So I hope that this, let's say, air and the notion of peace and nature will remain and enter with us to the new year. If you have questions, Fernando, Yanis, you are most welcome to ask. Yanis, you ask a question that, let's say, a handwritten answer, it is acceptable, because it's quite something that I would like to open in writing. Sandra, good morning. We're very happy to see you here. So, Shana Tova, everyone. Shana Tova, everyone. Already now to wish us all Shana Tova, a very good year. With peace, yes. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. I was very happy to see your correspondence with Shlomo last night. And Fernando, for your question, this verse that you were asking about is very often mentioned in the Baal Shem Tov's writing. He always quotes this verse. How, in a way, and what does it mean to circle? To circle, misaviv, or saviv. I would like to bring this verse. Saviv, Rashaim Yalechun. 1 second. Saviv, רשעים יתהלכו. Yes? So this is Psalms 12, verse 9. Psalms 12. Verse 9. The way, in a way, of the wicked is always to go in a way around, outside. Yes, on, let's say, to appear on the surface of things. Yes, and I would like also to, in a way, it's good that you ask about this verse, because there is in a way an alley to go to Luria's writing, because the verse here says that the wicked or the bad, yes, is going like circling or around things, and you ask if it's not in the middle, so it's around things, so they are far away from the center. And good afternoon, Abigail. And in Luria's song or poem Etz Chaim, the Tree of Life, there is a description of how the infinite light restrict, yes, itself, or concise itself to the middle point, in a way that there is a space for life to be. There is a space. So the space that is being evacuated for the infinite light is also space of darkness. Yes? And I would like to open this too. The word Rasha, evil or wicked. Rasha. Let's say. Yes, evil. Holds the letters. This is Resh, Shin, Ein. Good afternoon, Abigail. Resh, Shin, Ein. Evil or wicked. Yes? 3 letters. Ra. Ra is bad. But not bad as we think he is a bad. Ra, yes, as Yanis once decoded it. This is 207. Yes. What is, in a way, bad or evil? This is duality. 2, because bad is 2. No, I have mistaken here. 1 second. I would like to fix it. This is 270. Yes, without the 0, this is 27. And when we open the digits, it's like starts with 2 and then moves into 7. So what is bad? Basically, it's duality. That what is duality is like to have 2 authorities. Yes, the infinite and another authority. Yes, this is bad. So once returning to this poem of Luria, the Tree of Life, how life is happening, basically, the infinite, in a way, concise itself, minimize itself to the middle point. Yes, like, how do you say, like evacuates itself, yes? And once the infinite or the light just minimize or concise or is being evacuated or vacuumed, so to speak, there is a space for the worlds, for life to be. Yes, but, and in a way, the space, yes, the space is in a way, is a lack of light. Yes, and in a way, in a way, there are two authorities. Yes? The space, the evacuated space, so to speak, and there's infinite light. Yes? So, this is why the verse says that the wicked will go around, circling. The serpent also circles when somebody tries to convince you to buy an apartment that you don't need in a very faraway continent. Yes, the snake, the serpent, or the serpent agent will circle, yes, us until it chokes us. Yes, always, how to say, skating on the surface of things. Yes, yithalechun, yithalechun. This is the seventh building in the Hebrew language. It is like walking, seemingly walking. Yes, it's the same verb that appears after Adam ate from the tree of knowledge. And they heard the voice of the being God is walking, mithalech, the seventh behitpael. Yes? So it's very, very interesting verse. Yes. Yes. It's on the surface. Yes? The evil or the wicked or the duality, and this is the interesting thing, is only on the surface, or the personal doership. It's the same. Yes? Is only on the surface, not as the truth, not in real. And this personal doership, yes, or duality, walks and makes itself heard. Yes, it brings up a height, a volume, a pride, a loudness, yes, to the all unimportant things and puff them. Yes, this is what it does. Running on the surface, circling, making the unimportant things loud, voluminous. Yes, it brings the opposite in a way. This is the verse, Fernando. This is in a way the voice of duality. And this is in a way how Rabbi Israel Baal Shem Tov, his name Israel Baal Shem Tov, warns the people not to pay attention to the surface, to what is going on the surface, like we were giving this example of theater play. The actors, they speak to the audience, their dialogue, while in the background, everything is changing, the seasons, the rooms. Yes? Yes, Sandra, yes. Because there is a sense of heaviness when people make their actions so heavy and then noticeable and with respect. One second, I start the air conditioner. Oops, I dropped also the mouse, so I'm not on the way. Yes, when I saw something today, like people were waiting on the bus and there was a person with, the more there is importance or a sense of self-importance, there people will demand respect in their actions. They will do this loud, heavier, to attract more attention. But those who are like, don't take themselves that seriously, and this is the key for life, do not take ourselves that seriously. It's okay, do something, or they move through things, or actions are being done, yes, but don't take how do you say, copyrights. Yes, the personal doer always take copyrights about what he does. Everybody will know that he is entering the room, that everybody notice that he demands respect and so. Yes. Yes, it is quite. There was a person, she was going with an elderly stick, like walking stick, but there is sometimes when people go, they need like support and all kinds of things, and there's a sense of also, I can stop everybody behind me, it's just people that, in Israel, many people are like, they need help and all kinds of support, but some people, there is a need of support, but they don't do or make a business out of it, don't make a show, so it's quite interesting. In the more eye attraction that people cause, let's say, the less importance to give it, yes, to the scene. Yes, because what is real is not to seen so much to the eyes, to the external eyes. Yes. Today, we came back from the bay because for a while we could not because of the constant bombing. And we met a cat that for a long time we did not see, I think from July. We call him Milky, so he's very intelligent cat. And Andro noticed that he's eating, but not with beat like a hungry cat. And Andres noticed, this cat is snipped, meaning for a while the municipality was taking care of cats that sometimes they snip them not to continue to give birth to baby cats because otherwise they're being abused or so. So he noticed that he is snipped and he was eating very, very gently. And then I looked and I said, isn't that Milky? And suddenly I said Milky, he knew his name, and then he came and he was like, smelling the jeans and then like walking next to the jeans and next to the shoes and making contact, wanted to play. And then we continued to walk, entered the lobby, and came the other cat there, Muriel or Molly, and she immediately detected that another cat was contacting the jeans, and she continued to smell the jeans in the elevator. And when we came home, and she did not leave the jeans, and smelling, and her eyes were like she met her, I don't know, boyfriend. It was amazing. I don't know. Cats, they don't have a sense of self-importance. They don't have a story. They don't have a sense of personal doership. And it is quite interesting because humans have this sense, all of us, because the brain is like going mechanically and tells us stories, create narration, and it brings a lot of suffering. Yes. Bechol etzev mutar, there's extra suffering. Bechol etzev, etzev is sorrow. It's also, this is the curse, so to speak. Etzev mutar. When etzev is a nerve, yes, but also sadness. This is what was told to the woman, in pain you shall bear. The English translate. The Hebrew says be'etzev. Be'etzev, like in pain or in suffering, while we are looking at the word, what is in pain? This is the duality. Bet, via, etz is a tree. Etz is a tree. Yes. And again, duality. Yes. This is the tree of knowledge. So when people, and this is a verse, I think this is a verse from Mishlei, Proverbs. Bechol etzev mutar is a verb from Proverbs. Whenever we are contacting duality, or how can we know that? It's very simple. Once we feel that we have like sorrow, or we are having remorse or whatever, it means that in a way there's a glitch. Yes, a glitch from infinity to personal narration, and it brings a lot of sorrow, sadness, yes, a sense of missing out. Yes. So whenever we feel like this, that we are missing out, or we are something is wrong with us, or we're not doing that well, is because, not that this is because what is happening, this is the narration of the brain, this is a mechanical thing. While laughter and joy, Yitzchak, this is the story, comes from the infinite. Yes, the laughter and joy. Yes, the sense that everything is great. Yes, this is the promise. Everything is great. Questions so far? No questions. Maybe we should read a little poem now. 1 second. Feel free to ask whatever you like, what comes to you. If, Fernando, you want to answer Yannis' question, Ogbai, we're very happy to see you here on YouTube. If you want to answer Yannis' question, please feel free. I see that the the book is already open in the poem. This is from the Poetry of the Well, Shirat HaBe'er. This is Poetry of the Well. It was published last year. Yes. And we shall read it, and we can start. Good, good. Yes, very good. You see, Anis, Fernando was reading about the topic. So let's start. This is Lifnot Erev, before the evening comes. This is the name of the poem. Before the evening comes. לפנות ערב בין 40 אלוהים גורב גרביים. Before evening comes, in twilight zone, God, Elohim, please pay attention, is wearing socks. צל צללים על הגדר, וידיים מור עובר. Shadow and shadows are on the fence, and the hand are covered with myrrh. מה מאוד גבהו פניו לעת ערב בליל סתיו. How high the face of God, or the infinite, how high is the face of the infinite to the evening time in the autumn. הוא הכתב He is the writings or the written letters. והמכתב, and the letter. A friend write to a friend a letter. בשחרו, while he is looking for אסטראותיו. He is looking for his stars. Let's read again, and very good morning to Felipe. לפנות ערב, before the evening comes. This is a poem from Poetry of the Well, שירת הבאר, page 21. לפנות ערב, before the evening comes. לפנות ערב, בין ארבעים, אלוהים גורב גרביים. Before the evening comes, in the twilight zone, Elohim is wearing socks. צל צללים על הגדר, וידיים מור עובר. Shadow and shadows are on or over the fence, וידיים מור עובר, and the hands are covered with myrrh. מה מאוד גבהו פניו. How high is his face, his inner. לעת ערב, to the evening time, בליל סתיו, in an autumn evening. הוא הכתב, he is the writings, והמכתב, and is the letter, בשחרו אסטראותיו. Once he is looking for his stars. This is the poem, לפנות ערב. I hope you like it, or it is being heard in a way as a tempo in Hebrew. If you have something that you would like to say, please feel free. Yes, of course. That's beautiful. The communication. This is communication. You see, this is a description of how God is looking for stars or his stars in the darkness. Because the word shachar, dawn, by the way, Felipe is here. So, aurora in Hebrew is shachar. Yes, this is dawn. Yes? Dawn. Yes, shachar. Yes, shachar. 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 Shachar, this is a noun. Yes? This is a noun, but it is also a verb. Yes. It is very good, Sandra. Yes. Shachar is a noun, but leshacher is a verb. It means to search. To search. Leshacher. So God is, please pay attention to the last verse of the song, because usually people do not speak about God or infinite in this way, but please pay attention, because it comes things that we cannot say directly. They come in a way, in their way, in an indirect way or non-linear way in poetry. And this is quite interesting. So who is this infinite that his face or his inner are so high? Yes, and there's, in a way, the poem says, Hu haktav, he is the writing. Yes, v'hamichtav, and he is the letter. B'shacharo, while he's looking for his stars. Because it is interesting, when we write something, the letters are coming, but the letters or the ink, yes, is dark as the night. But when we write dark letters upon white page, it like the stars are shining. But here the stars, yes, in the written letters, the stars are dark. Yes, yes. So now we can ask, what or who is God? It is interesting, no? Because the time of the autumn, we say autumn or fall in English. In Hebrew, we say stav, stav. Michtav is a letter that a friend writes to another friend. So the time of the autumn, yes, stav is the time of the letters. Yes? It's the time of the authors. This is the autumn. And as the sages or the Hebrew writings are saying, in every year, yes, books are being closed of the previous year, and a new book is being opened. The unwritten new year. This is a white book. It has no letters. Yes, the past, in a way, is being closed, or the book of the past or previous year is being closed, and a new book is being opened. This is the time, and Sandra was asking to open the teaching about Rosh Hashanah and the time and all of this. This is quite interesting concept. We are closing, yes, 1 year, we're closing a book, the book of the last year, and a new book, a white book, unwritten book, unknown future and present is opening. Now, Felipe, can you unmute and speak a bit? Do you have a moment? If it is possible, yes. Soon Felipe will unmute and we could hear him.
Hello, hello.
Hello, good morning. How do you do?
Oh, I'm fine, Eti. I'm fine. I'm glad to be here. Glad to hear you and to see you friends here.
How is the vacation going on?
It's great, Eti. I'm just spending time in my wife's family, and it's a small city, so we're just hanging out and making some just some family family passeios. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I understand. Yes.
And how do you do it?
It's a beautiful day here. It's the first day we could travel to the bay because there was like silent in terms of siren and rocket so far. So we were very happy because there was a sense of air and good and like present. So it's great, great, great.
I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
And do you have the time or the moment to play for us a song? Do you have the guitar nearby?
Yeah, yes, I'm happy. We were speaking earlier, and there is this song. It is sent. I guess it's quite a time. I don't remember when you sent it, but It's you play the guitar. It's a music, a composition, a full composition you send us, and it's very. We can barely hear. You know, it's very. The sound is not quite loud. So you were asking us about this song, and I tried to, I mean, to give my interpretation of it, and it's so good because it is in Hebrew. I had to, I had to make some transliteration to try to say the words properly, but trying to read the Hebrew as well. And it is a beautiful. The name of the song, it's beautiful. It's Laila Bahir. I guess it's like bright night.
Yes.
לילה בהיר והדרך צרה, העילה ניצבת בעין סערה, אין שום אדם שהולך ברחוב, העיר כה צלול והלילה טוב, האור מסביב כה טבעי ומתוק, העיר מנותקת הבית הרחוק. לילה בריא והדרך צרה, העילה ניצבת בעין סערה, אין שום אדם שחולף ברחוב, האוויר כה צלול והלילה טוב, האור מסביב כה טבעי ומתוק, העיר מנותקת הבית הרחוק.
Wow, wow, Felipe. Wow, this is a great, great wow. The way you sing, the way you play, the accuracy of everything. It was last year, Felipe, there was an air raid and it was Friday night. Wow, dark. And we just heard the airplane going. And I took the guitar and suddenly something comes. Andre notices it and somehow I managed to play a few chords to send the words, but this year it came again. Abigail. Yes, yes, yes. Here, Abigail. Yes, she wants to say something. Yes, Abigail. You can unmute and we can hear you, Abigail.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Abigail. We're so happy to hear you here. How do you do?
I'm doing very well. Happy to be here with you all too.
Good.
I hope everything is fine.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so on the last statement that you made about an old chapter is closed and a new book is opened to it,
Yes,
knowing that tomorrow it's like I'm closing my chapter today, the
yes,
old chapter today, and tomorrow
yeah,
is my birthday, so it's like a new chapter for me.
yes,
And since the early hours of this morning, I have been feeling um exciting. It's like a mixed feeling,
Mm-hmm.
like not knowing what will happen the next year, but I also have that feeling inside me that everything will be all right.
Yes.
And so, thank you so much for this words. I am grateful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wishing you a beautiful year and Mazal Tov, a birthday. Abigail has a birthday. And we would like to wish you a very good year, wonderful year from all of us. Thank you for coming
Thank you.
here and speaking. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so.
Thank
And you will have a beautiful book and beautiful year.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. And I would like you. It is interesting, Abigail. Now, Felipe, this song is dedicated to to Abigail's birthday. Yes.
Sure, I'm sure it is. It's so nice to hear Abigail, such a beautiful voice. Thank you for speaking for us. Thank you, and happy
Thank
birthday. Yeah.
thank you for the blessing. And Felipe, it's a great, how do you say, ability to overcome the noises that the recording will send to you, and you manage to sing it beautiful and to play it beautifully. And it's such a, in a way, for us, it's just the war is over. Once you sing this song, the the war is over. It's amazing. It's like the dove. You are the dove that comes with a leaf of the olive in its mouth, and to say there is, okay, there's peace time. The flood is over. Yes, this is how it feels. The flood is over.
That's great. And I heard you sent us in the music channel a bossa nova,
Yes,
and I just thought about, well, I guess Laila Bahir. I guess it is a bossa nova.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
It is
It's
beautiful.
like a bossa nova is like a new wave, you know,
Yes.
a new era, a bright new perception of the world.
Wow.
It's a bossa nova. It's like a nova is like a new, and bossa is like a saying, like a. It's I don't know the words of. Well, that's it. A new wave.
Yes, it's a
Yes.
new wave. Yes, it's a new sense coming. It is beautiful, and thank you so much for Laila Bahir. Thank you so much. And now, yes, if you have questions or things to say, please feel free to write. Meanwhile, I'll look for us for a new poem. It is something about the light. Yes, the light and darkness. Also about the colors. There was a conversation here on Discord a couple of days ago about colors. Shlomo asked about colors. So, ha'or hu merchak. This is because we always catch reality in distances. Yes, so this poem speaks about the distances, so to speak. We shall see. I don't want to go before. Ha'or hu merchak. האור הוא מרחק שהחושך רוצה לבלוע. The light is a distance that the darkness wants to swallow. כחול הוא הצבע שאדם רוצה לגמוע. Blue is the color that man wishes to sip. כמוהו לנבוע. Like the blue, the man wants to stream. כמוהו לגבוה. Like him, he wants to grow tall. שקוף הוא צבעו של אוויר נעלה. Transparent is the color of a supreme air. ירוק הוא של מחט וגם של עלה. Green is the color of a needle tree, וגם של עלה, and also a leaf. אדום הוא צבעה של דם עלילה. Red is the color of blood libel. לבן הוא צבעה של כלה וחילה. White is the color of the bride, and also there is a white net that protects from flies. Yes, כילה. זריחה של פרן בשקד הוורוד. A sunrise of Paran, this is the eastern desert. בשקד הוורוד, in the rosy almond. ושמחת עניים, and the happiness of the poor, היא עוד לילה בהוד. It's another night in Hod. Hod is the sphere of the lower sphere of the left side, where everything is in a way spreads. So it is quite interesting that the happiness of the poor is to unite everything, because where we can unite where everything is already spread out. So this is the poem Haor hu merchak, the light is a distance that the darkness wishes to swallow. This is Shirat HaBe'er, Poetry of the Well, page 62. Questions, thoughts, Yanis, Felipe, Fernando, Sandra, Ogbai, Abigail. Would you like to wish wishing for the new year? Would you like to express a wish for the new year? You can unmute and you can wish the new year a wishing or a blessing in English or in any language. You are most welcome to unmute and bless the new year. Please feel free.
Okay, thank you, Etty and friends. I just wish everybody have a beautiful life in this new year. I wish everyone to be able to partake and participate in these conversations and classes. And Etty, for you and your team, I wish you more strength and more knowledge from the infinite, so that you would bless us with all the heavenly blessings. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Abigail. Thank you so much. And with this blessing of Abigail, I want to wish for us a very happy, good new year. In 48 hours, we're going to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. And in this, soon a new slice of time will enter, a new unit from infinite will be served to us to live. Yes, a new month, but also a new year. And I would like to wish all of us a very good year. Wonderful year with creativity and friendship and sharing and loving and unicity. It is such a beautiful life to live with you. And I would like to thank each and every one of you. I would like to thank for being with us, participating, sharing. Shana Tova to all. See you soon. We shall meet here on Thursday.